Hi, it's Nina Parrish, author of The Independent Learner, and I'm here with today's 2-minute teaching tweak. Small changes you can make in your instruction for a big impact. This week, we've been talking about desirable difficulty. Desirable difficulty is something that helps to increase student retention, meaning that they will remember what they've learned. Today's 2-minute strategy for increasing desirable difficulty is overlearning. A lot of times when students are studying independently, they overestimate how well they understand. And a lot of times as a teacher, I know that I have overestimated how well students comprehend the concepts that I've taught to them in the classroom. We've all had that experience where we think that we've covered this, but students don't seem to know it at all. Students should not stop practicing if they get a concept correct one time. Familiarity is not the same thing as fluency with a skill. If students stop once they reach 100% proficiency, they may not remember that skill at all, and they may not remember it for the long term. If a skill that you're teaching is a skill that students need for the long term, they need to practice it until they never do it incorrectly or overlearn the skill. That's called overlearning the skill. Continuing to practice learned material increases the storage strength of that material in your brain. And so today's strategy is to consider overlearning if the skill that you're teaching is one that students need to remember forever. For example, in my reading groups that I do, we practice sounds with flashcards, and we do these flashcards every day. I didn't stop the sound flashcards because the students know them already. We do them each time, and every time we learn a new sound, we put that new sound into the deck of sound flashcards so that they know them so well, they don't even have to think of them. They don't have to think about it in order to remember it. So that's the idea with today's strategy, which is overlearning. If your students have a skill that they need to remember forever, consider having them learn it until it's impossible to forget.